Hello there, I am the Spaceman and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you where you can find all of the Nautiluses in ABZÜ in every single chapter. So if you want to skip to a specific chapter, in the description below is a little list with the timestamps of each chapter. So if you're looking for specific ones, you can just skip right there. So the first Nautilus can be found just after the starting area in the first chapter. Once you go into the green kind of algae area, if you swim towards the end of the cavern and then dive straight down here under this archway, the first one is down here. The second one can be found just after meeting the great white shark for the first time. Just swim through this kelp over this little cavern thing and then turn around onto your left and it will be down here in the corner. And for number 3, it's just at the end of the level where the great white shark eats your drone. You need to swim down to the very bottom of the far pillar and it's going to be right behind it. Now on to chapter 2. After going through the first current sequence, when you come out into this large open area, you got to swim to the top of this pillar over here and you can find it sitting right on top. For number 2 in chapter 2, this one can be a bit tricky. It is during the second current section. So once you end up swimming under this archway here, you need to stick to the furthest top left you can go, because it will be floating on a ledge that you go past very quickly. Keep mashing your activate button and keep sending out the sonar pings. It will drag it towards you if you get close enough. You can find the third one in the second chapter when you see this giant school of fish in the open area. Just swim down and aim to the left-ish and just follow where I'm going. It's by some rocks, so just follow where I'm going and you'll find it down here. It's very dark, isn't it? So chapter 3 now, after opening the first gate and coming into this massive orange area here, swim towards the top left and then swim down this well. Just follow the green chain and you'll find your Nautilus down here. The second one in chapter 3 can be found just after seeing the great white shark again. Go past the meditation spot and past this orange kelp and it will be hidden around the corner by some pots. And once you get to the dead zone in chapter 3, you can find the third one at the very back of the area past these archways over here. Now chapter 4, once you've enjoyed swimming with the whales, you'll go down to this very dark area over here. And once you get down here, you want to head towards the top left. So swim right over the mines and you'll find a giant rock with some whale bones on top of it, and that's where your Nautilus will be. The second one in chapter 4 can be found straight after saving the great white shark. Just follow him into this cave and then swim upwards, and it's over here on the right, just poking out there. The next one can be found immediately after finding the second. All you gotta do is swim out of that cave and then swim immediately down towards a tiny little ledge over here. You can see that little triangular ledge there, and once you get close to it, it will start glowing, and there it is. There's no shells in chapter 5, so we will go straight to number 6 now. So once you go through the first gate and enter the city opening area, just follow where I'm swimming over here and find these stairs. Get out of the water, walk up these stairs, and you'll find the Nautilus at the end of the walkway. The second one is right by that. Just jump off, swim over here, and try to get up there. Not like I completely failed. Get up out of the water and then walk through this waterfall over here. You can dive back into the water and you'll find your second shell down this corridor in the small opening over here. The third shell in chapter 6 can be found in the area where you have to connect the rivers of the blue light. So if you look for the wall painting of the dinosaur creatures and the fish, the shell will be on the surface just up there. So swim up, get out of the water, and then it will be under this gazebo over here. And now for the shells in the last chapter of the game. This shell can be found in the first area you managed to get into. You'll have to do some jumping off the wall kind of acrobatics thing. You'd have to swim up and then bounce off the wall onto there like I did there, or you can just kind of swim upwards and catch it in midair. So just try and get near it, try and jump up out of the water and then use your sonar to drag it near to you. The next shell can be found in the areas where you see the whales jumping out of the water. So head outside of this cave and then immediately turn around. And there is a ledge over to the left of this mountain here. You need to do the same again. You need to jump up out of the water and then catch it in midair. If you jump up just slightly and then use your sonar to drag it to you, that's how I did it. And then you'll have your second one for this chapter. And for the third one of this chapter, instead of going around the left of this mountain, instead swim around the right of it, and over here you will find this small little iceberg with loads of little penguins on it and a polar bear. The last shell will be over by the sleeping polar bear. Isn't that lovely? And now for the very, very final shell in the game, you'll find this one during the credit sequence, which is pretty cool. So you'll have to wait until the camera pans around this area because you have no control of the camera at this point. But when the credits get to a guy named Derek Cornish, the graphics engineer, you'll see the last Nautilus on the little bit of debris over there. All you gotta do is make your way over there and collect your final Nautilus. And that's it, you have every shell in the game. Now, once collecting all of these shells, you will unlock the blue Nautilus suit. So in order to equip the blue suit, you need to head to one of the many Nautilus shrines throughout the chapters. And once you have them all, you'll get an option to interact with these shrines, and doing so will take the suit on or off, replacing it with the blue suit or having the standard suit. So the blue Nautilus suit is a lot faster by default than the standard orange and black one. And when you boost in the blue suit, you will have infinite boost for as long as you hold down the X button, which is pretty damn cool. You can get super high up into the air when you do jumps and awesome flips and stuff like that, and just get around the game really quickly. So that's it. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like if you appreciated my guide, and of course leave a comment as well. Let's have a chat in the comments. I always love comments. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching. I am the Spaceman. Cheers guys. Ta-da.